As a child, you moved around a lot.
14 different schools, 15 different schools.
So I'm wondering if all that traveling, all those new schools, if that was the foundation.
Oh, I was rejected a lot, growing up. Always being the new kid. It was a lot of adapting to different situations and a lot of frustration.
Is there something wrong?
I was not a great athlete. Compounded with, dyslexia, constant rejection when I was growing up. And then I did a play in high school and just really enjoyed it. From that on, that's all I've wanted to do.
Heads up! Heads up! Here's another one, and another one.
Weren't you scared?
I really wasn't scared. I must have been nuts, I don't know. I just had this, I thought it was going to be a tremendous adventure.
Do you remember what it felt like when you got your first break?
I'd been living in New York, I guess, a year and a half or something, and I was just broke. I'd lost my job bussing tables, a couple of weeks before, and I was looking for another job, and just walked out of the audition for TAPS.
In honor of this auspicious occasion, Major Moreland, your presence is requested in the hallway.
I just thought, well, I'm broke. If I get it, I get it, and if I don't, I'll move on. So I went to see my family for the weekend. I hitchhiked from New York City. I remember walking up the driveway, and my mother looked through the curtains, and she was on the phone, and she says, kind of holding her breath, she says, there's a phone call for you. And, I just couldn't believe it. I just put down the phone, jumped up and down. I remember reading the script, because, at this stage, all I read was sides, and this, bullshit, my part, bullshit, my part.
It's beautiful, man! Beautiful!
It was wonderfully exciting.
Excuse the pun, but acting is a risky business.
Doesn't anyone want to accomplish anything, or do we just want to make money?
Are you afraid to take risks?
I found that when I really loved something, then I just went after it, ferociously.
I do this for a living!
In every film I do, you get new tools to work with. With each picture, I want to try something new, try something different, play around and do things that you can't be afraid to be humiliated.
Remember, way back when you were a kid, it wasn't just about the money, was it?
I want that excitement. I want to get up in the morning and feel those butterflies and know that I'm not doing the same thing.